How you doing? Not that I really care. Only joking, I do actually care. Because, like, you guys love watching my videos. I don't make videos for you, it all works. So, today, I thought I'd give you a list on not my 10 favourite wrestlers, but the 10 wrestlers who I think are the best technical in-ring performers. Anyways, let's get on with it. At number 10, we have the 13-time world champion, the Viper, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. Now, many of you will be thinking and asking, why is he on this list? Well, I'll tell you why he's on this list. Randy Orton's in-ring ability is just unquestionably one of the greatest in-ring abilities WWE has ever seen. If he hits you with that RKO out of nowhere, you ain't getting up. It's just not happening. No. If he hits you with that RKO, over, out. Like, end of story. That's why he's on this list. Anyways, let's move on. At number 9, we have the best in the world at what he does. Y2J, the record 9-time Intercontinental Champion, Chris Jericho. Now also, whether you love him or you hate him, you have to respect that in-ring ability. Like Randy Orton, Chris Jericho. Chances are Chris Jericho will win against anybody he's in the ring with. Because he's Chris Jericho. He doesn't like to lose, and if he doesn't like to do something, he won't do it. So that's why Jericho's on this list. Anyways, let's move on. At number 8, we have none other than the 16-time world champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Now, Jericho and Orton were on this list because of their in-ring athletic ability. But now, the king of in-ring athletic ability, none other than the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Ric Flair. If he was still wrestling today, there is no chance he'd be on this list because he'd leave with a bad reputation. However, thinking back to the last couple of years in WCW and the early years of the WWF, Ric Flair was just on a roll. You'd see anybody and they'd say that their favourite wrestler was Ric Flair because that's just how good the Nature Boy was at that time. So that's why he's on this list. Anyways, let's move on to number 7. At number 7, we have the rated R superstar, Edge. Because Edge knows all about everything in wrestling. When Edge hears the words ladder match, he says, been there, done that. And he has. Edge is the king of the ladder match. I mean, thinking back to the days where he was edging Christian, the Hardys and the Dudleys, the tag team title ladder matches, they were just... I can't even think of words to describe how good these were. So, this is why Edge is on this list. And anyways, let's move on. At number 6, we have the bad guy, Razor Ramon. That was a terrible Razor Ramon accent, by the way. So, Razor Ramon is on this list. mainly because of his unbelievable match against Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels, for the Intercontinental Championship at against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. That match is probably voted the second best match of all time. Now later on the list you'll find out what was voted the best match of all time. Anyways, let's move on. At number 5, we have the incredible British Bulldog. Now, British Bulldog is one of the greatest in-ring performers of all time. And as I said, the second voted best match of all time was Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. Well, the best voted match was the British Bulldog versus Bret Hart for the Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam. Now this match was incredible, absolutely incredible, one of my personal favourites, and it was just a heated rivalry between two brother-in-laws battling it out for the ultimate prize, the Intercontinental Championship. Now I'm not going to spoil who wins this match, because you can go ahead and watch that on the WWE Network and YouTube and lots of places. But I won't spoil the ending. But it was just an incredible match. That's all I'm going to say. At number 4, we have the Hall of Famer, Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, dig it. That was also a very bad Macho Man accent. I'm very bad at impressions. But still, Macho Man Randy Savage is an incredible in-ring performer. It's just ridiculous how good he is. He was made famous in his brilliant WrestleMania 3 match against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm not going to spoil the ending of that match for you either. So you can go ahead and watch that on the WWE Network, YouTube, and pretty much anywhere else, because that is one of the most talked about matches of all time and will be pretty much anywhere. So anyways, that's why Macho Man is on this list. Let's go to number 3. And at number 3, we have the Heartbreak Kid, the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania, the icon, Shawn Michaels. Now, Shawn Michaels, it's just the way he does things in the ring makes other wrestlers just look pathetic. I mean, if you're watching Shawn Michaels in WWE ring, then you look at other wrestlers in the WWE ring, and you're just like, you know what, go die, go kill yourself, because you'll never be as good as Shawn Michaels, except for number 2 and number 1 on this list. Now, Shawn Michaels was made famous for his brilliant match against Razor Ramon in the ladder match, which I mentioned earlier, WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. So again, go ahead and watch that on the WWE Network. Again, won't spoil the winner because it's just a brilliant, brilliant match. So that's why he's on this list. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. At number 2, we have Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. Now, there's only one word I can use to describe how good Mr. Perfect is in the ring, and that word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even no, not really. The word is perfect. Because the way he did moves in the ring was just, as he said, absolutely perfect. Mr. Perfect was made famous for his amazing match against Bret the Hitman Hart. Again, won't spoil the ending of that match for you because you can watch that on YouTube and the WWE Network, as I've mentioned many, many times before in this video. So go ahead and watch that and enjoy the life and times of Mr. Perfect. Anyways, number 1. Let's go. At number 1, we have the greatest wrestler of all time, the excellence in execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best that there ever will be, Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, Bret Hart was made famous for pretty much every match he was ever in because of how good he was. Now, Bret Hart, well, you could go and watch every single one of his matches just for £10 a month on the WWE Network, which is absolutely incredible. I've got it, and I've seen so many great Bret Hart matches, and he's just amazing. Now let's just end this video in Bret Hart's WWE theme song. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see ya in my next video. Peace.